it's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. And we are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, along for the ride. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
They get an even 10 on that play, and the Commanders will have a first. From the gun, a carry by Evans. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second and 6 coming up here. Play fake here. Daniels. Cut out left. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Running left is Evans. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Staying ground with Evans. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Jalen Carter. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing third and long. Throwing now, Daniels. This finds Evans, complete. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Gay's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They're now set for 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. Back to the well again. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 5 yards on the play, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Neither side separating much so far. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Returning it from the 4. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They'll get 18 yards there, and that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
I love throwing that 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Going right side, Evans with it. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Give to Evans from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 26 on 2nd down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
This is Evans. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Check. Reload.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Gay's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Eagles and their running back about to get back to work. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Give now to the running back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Eagles are on the move here. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now we'll pause for a bit. There's a player who needed some help out there, and that looks like it is Devontae Smith. From the red zone now. The back's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Trying to work quickly now. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Another chance for him. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8.
14, Commanders 6.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, some adjustments in store, no doubt about that. They're headed to the locker room trailing as he kneels to end this first half. And that's halftime here in this Halloween contest. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So to begin the third quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. From the pistol, Hurts. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's a give up the middle. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10 now. Got a man. Palmer has it. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Hurts looking to throw. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point of the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical.
And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles lead by 15 now. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw complete to Sinnott. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Daniels on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Evans straight ahead. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, Daniels. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it's going to be 4th and short. The Commanders ready for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Eagles will take possession. Simple dive up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll get it up to the 44. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
First down, and they go right back to him. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey!
So we're through 3 here. Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey! No touch it! No touch!
Here's a handoff up the gut. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
No touch it! 63! No touch!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. On 4th down, Hurts. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
So close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
It's taken in by Sinnott. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it up to the 44. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness.
And the Commanders get home, they drop in. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That's not going to help in that decision at all.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. From the 37. Throw complete to Warren. Has some room to work. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles lead by 15 now. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He'll begin his return from the 11. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Got Sinnott, it's complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders facing a 15-point deficit. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 39. That's more on the quick slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Again, Daniels to the air. Davis there to grab it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Washington calls it second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. They'll throw it again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The throw is caught. And he goes out of bounds after getting them to the 7. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They are throwing it again. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Second down now, 7 to go. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. It's caught at the 4. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Now it's second and goal from the 1. Here he is to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set, first and 10.
Let's go. Go.
To throw, Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. So the Eagles will fly out of here.